And it's hello from me, Darren Day, and hello from her.
Sophie lads, soon to be day.
It's very presumptuous of you. She has got a ring on her finger, to be fair, but having said that, there have been many girls that have had my ring on their finger and not made it to Mrs. Day. No, it'll be different this time.
Right.
So thank you to Panto Archive for asking us to do this. We're going to answer some of your questions.
Ready?
Ready.
Question number 1. What was your very first experience of pantomime?
Well, look, ladies first.
Okay. So mine's a bit weird. It kind of goes round in a full circle. So I was born in Cambridge, and my dad worked for the exam board in Cambridge, and every Christmas the company would take the staff and their children to the theatre to see the Panto at the Cambridge Arts Theatre. So that was my first experience of Panto, doing that every year. We used to get a selection box on our seat. It was brilliant.
Love a selection.
Then roll forward a few years, I got a job at the exam board. This was before I went to drama school. And so I decided to revive the tradition of taking staff to the theatre with their children every Christmas to see the Panto. So I booked like 250 tickets or something every year, and we'd all go. I had to go, even though I didn't have any children. I just had to go because I was overseeing everything. And Biggins, good old Biggins, he was in Panto for 5 years at the Cambridge Arts Theatre, and I just absolutely loved it. And then weirdly, the theatre then employed Brad Fitt as the writer and director, and also Simon Fielding was in one of those pantos playing an ugly sister, I think the year I saw him. And then roll forward a few years after I'd been to drama school, and I ended up getting cast by Simon and then staying in the show that he produces and directs every year for 11 years, I think, 12 years, which was written by Brad Fitt. Spooky.
Yeah, that is spooky, yeah.
Spooky.
That's good.
What was yours?
Forgotten now after all that. Well, I'm going to drop a little name here, but it's a name that there will only be a certain age group that remember this man. But Dickie Henderson, back when I was a child, Dickie Henderson was a very, very big star. And he wasn't a blood relative as such, but he was a very, very close family friend. And, you know, back in the day, you know, family friends, the close family friends would be called uncle or auntie. So he was my Uncle Dickie as a child, and we used to go and watch his shows. But I was taken to one of his pantomimes. I was so young, I don't really remember it too much, but I know my Uncle Dickie was in it. But the first pantomime that I remember vividly, I was quite late coming to the party. It was 1988, and it was at the Theatre Royal in Norwich. I'd just done a summer season with Bradley Walsh, and we did about 12 weeks together, sharing a dressing room. We're still pals. I think Brad's one of the greatest entertainers ever. And so after we did summer season together, I went and saw him in Norwich, and he was playing Wishy Washy, and he was absolutely amazing, and he really, really inspired me to want to do pantomime. And so the following year in 1989, I played Buttons for the first time, and my first panto was at the Hazlitt Theatre in Maidstone.
Right, ready? Question
Yes.
number 2. Living or dead, if you could appear in a pantomime with anyone else, who would it be?
It's a tough one, though. Living or dead.
Tough one.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Okay. Yes. This obviously links back to the ring on the finger.
The pennies drop.
There's a light bulb over my head right now. Darling, you. Of course.
Oh, well done.
Of course, you.
Got there in the
We
end.
can edit the thinking time out.
Very good.
Oh, you haven't said yet.
Oh, well, you obviously.
Ah,
but
she's just said it
I
because
would
I
like to
said it.
be Hook, and you be Smee, because I'm in charge.
That is true.
3. Is there a panto role you would love to play?
That I haven't played.
Yeah.
Well, probably because of Bradley's performance in Norwich all those years ago, I would like to play Wishy Washy. I've done Aladdin once, but I was Abanazar. I was the baddie. So probably, yeah, I'd like to have a little crack at Wishy Washy in Aladdin. What about you?
I kind of shot myself in the foot with the last question, because mine is Hook. I want to be Hook.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that would be good.
Yeah.
That would be good. Female Captain Hook. You could still be a captain.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good choice. I'll hand my hook over to you. I don't mind. Got one upstairs.
Do you have a favourite theatre?
I feel like you should have a
Well, I'll
ladies
get
first.
sacked, really, because I've been at Basildon for the last 11 years, and if I don't say the Towngate Theatre Basildon,
Yeah, true.
I ain't getting re-employed. But, yeah. What's yours?
If we were talking in the West End, I would have to say the Palladium. But in the provinces, I would say the Alhambra in Bradford, which I got to play in 2016. And Billy Pearce, who is an absolute legend at the Bradford Alhambra, he's done it, I think, the last 21 years. I was taken to see Billy by a TV producer called Cameron Bishop when I was about to host the Royal Variety Show in the early 90s, and Billy was going to come on as a guest. So I was taken to see Billy in pantomime, and he was just amazing. It was an incredible show. And he's such an iconic performer at the Bradford Alhambra. It was a great moment for me to get to do pantomime with Billy in Bradford. But it is a beautiful, beautiful theatre. So, yeah, I'd say the Alhambra.
Oh, there's another one.
Go on.
The New Wimbledon.
Ah, yeah, back to the ring again. So,
Sorry.
no, that is true though. We met at the Great British Pantomime Awards when we were both nominated for Female and Male Villain of the Year, and the Pantomime Awards were held at the New Wimbledon Theatre. So that's where we met.
Literally
And-
in the street outside.
Yeah, and on that little spot where we met, recently I proposed to my girl. So yes, the New Wimbledon Theatre for us personally, on a personal level, is a special one. Yeah.
Right, number 5.
5.
Do you feel that over the years, Panto has changed or adapted to an ever-changing world?
Well, that's a really good question. I mean, for me, like it's kept, mostly it keeps the tradition, and I think what's really important for a pantomime is to constantly appeal to 3 or even maybe 4 generations of people. It's got to appeal to all of those. But I think maybe with the parts that you've played,
Yeah.
maybe this is a good question for you to answer.
Yeah, there's definitely been a change, even since I started doing panto myself. Like, if I think back to being a princess back in those days, back when I was playing innocent young princesses. But yeah, I kind of wafted about quite a lot and got captured and rescued, and now it's like totally different. Like, certainly at Basildon, where I am every year, like the female parts are written completely differently. I've played Abanazar, and last year's Alice in Dick Whittington was a real right on women's lib girl, and she basically didn't stand for any nonsense. She went gung-ho into everything. She even got to propose at the end instead of being proposed to. So I think that's all positive, really.
And
Just
you were
like-
Queen Rat,
And I was Queen Rat, yeah.
and a good one as well. She had a great tail.
Well, that's all the
Is
questions.
that all the questions?
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us, and
Stay
Merry
safe.
Christmas, and let's hope that pantomime is back to its full, it's full
glory.
full glory next year. Yeah, but respect to all the people that have managed to be resourceful this year and get some shows on.
And for those of you that aren't working, stay safe and well.
Yeah.
And enjoy your first Christmas off.
I know. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Nowhere to travel to on Boxing Day morning.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Bye.
See you later, bye.